so bear with me. And we have this lovely jerry-rigged setup here. Thank you to everyone who helped with this. Okay, so Hannah Scott. Farmer. Gymnast. Metalsmith. Family woman. There were a lot of pictures for this slide. Skilled dancer, as we all know. Lover of cats, first and foremost. New experiences. Some of my slides are a little bit off because I had to transfer it to a PowerPoint presentation. Lover of adventure. End of India. And a dentist, but that's coming later, so I have to wait for that. Doer of fabulous facial expression. Oh yeah. She has some good ones. And there were like 20 more, but I had to cut it down. All around ridiculous things. She's actually blowing up in that picture, like she is in the air. I don't know if you guys can really see it. Wearer of the Hanny Pack. Killer style. I'm sorry. You can blame your mom for that one. Fake teeth. Fake mustaches. I often have wondered where Hannah inherited her obsession with fake mustaches from, and then I found the evidence. All these lovely Scots here. So Hannah and I have been best friends for a really long time. Not that long. Or this long. Nope, not that long either. I was never able to see that wonderful haircut of James. Not that long either. Or this long. Nope, not that long either. I never saw those sweet bike riding skills, but I wish I had. We're getting a little bit closer. Yep, that's it right there. So Hannah and I have been friends since she took this dazzling school picture. But the truth is, when we first met in 3rd grade, we were not the best of friends. We often laugh about the first few times we met each other, but those times were not that funny because I was not very nice to Hannah. Our mutual friend Liz was my best friend in 3rd grade. We did everything together, and then Hannah came along and started stealing my thunder. One day at recess, I wanted to play a friendly game of 2 Square, but Liz was hanging out with Hannah over there. So I asked Liz, do you want to play a game of 2 Square? And then looking at Hannah, I said, I mean 3 Square. And I feel horrible about it now, but I was still willing to let her play. Then there was a time that Hannah moved in down the street and decided to ride her bicycle on Union Street, which was my turf. She even had the nerve to say hi to me. It was this same year that our wonderful teacher, Mr. Hansen, strategically placed us in the same group together, and this is where our friendship bloomed. Since Mr. Hansen brought us together, Hannah and I have done everything together. Here we are in 10th grade before a dance. This is 12th grade with Amanda and Emily, aka the Jodies. Here we are during our college years. And I won't go into details about everything we have done since then, but a few of our best stories have been the times we have caroled together, yes, as adults, and yes, just us. Our attempt at a video interview for The Amazing Race, which somehow we did not get into. It doesn't make sense.
You were robbed. You were robbed.
Or the time we were dilly-dallying at LAX airport during our layover and ended up missing our flight, sleeping in the airport with only the clothes we had on our backs. Luckily, Hannah had a nice sunburn and she kept me warm. Or the only time we both missed Thanksgiving and we ended up eating peanut butter from a jar and drinking our own tears. The thing that I love most about my friendship with Hannah is that when we are together, there's never a dull moment. Yes, moment. I still say that wrong. It is difficult to find a time when we aren't laughing hysterically, planning our next ridiculous idea, or thinking about how we are going to fix the woes of the world. We also have fun in anything we do, whether it's running or playing board games. I think we have the same amount of fun doing either of those things or any of those things. So there were going to be videos in my PowerPoint, now it's all messed up. Hannah's the person that I turn to when I'm overtired, crying, laughing hysterically, or stuck in a train station in the middle of nowhere. She is the most reliable friend, the most supportive friend, and the person I go to when I need honest advice. Another thing I love about Hannah is that she's clumsier than me, and that's pretty hard to do. It makes me feel pretty good about myself. I mean, this girl can't even run in the woods with me because it's such a damaging experience to her ego. She's tripping on roots and falling over sticks. It's actually quite painful to watch. Hold on, pause. So one of my favorite things about Hannah is that when I call her, more than 75% of the time she picks up and says something along the lines of, "Hey, can I call you back? I'm driving the golf cart through the woods to pick up my Bubba teeth from Jane's, and I'm holding a baby bird between my legs." I'm like, all right, call me back. Or, "Hey, can I call you back? I'm building a tiny skateboard for Dennis's turtle so we can participate in the pet parade tomorrow." True story. She is so quirky. She's hysterically funny. She's so unique, and that will never change. Hannah will always be Hannah, which I think is something that makes her special to each and every one of us. So like I said earlier, Hannah is a family woman. She spends every waking moment with at least one person in her family. If you can't find Hannah, you should probably look on the counter at Jane's house, where she likes to spend a great deal of her time. Hannah's family would do anything for each other. They're such a wonderful group of people, and this is such a special place. And I'm sure you can all feel that right now. I love the quirky things they do with each other and how much they value the time that they spend together. And this is why seeing Hannah get married on this farm is so special. I think I forgot to mention what a huge heart this girl has. Hannah spent 5 months in India taking care of orphans, eating rice with one hand and washing clothes with the other. She really has a heart of gold. For all of you who do not know, Hannah and her family support an orphanage in India. They sell sunflowers at their stand in Essex, and 100% of the proceeds go to helping hands in India. They visited Bangalore many times and other cities in India on various missions. So Hannah, I actually have a special message for you from the kids in India. I'm sorry, I knew this was going to make everyone cry. This is my favorite. And they were so thrilled to be a part of this day. Okay, let's stop crying. And we're going to talk about Dennis. Just so you know, I'm not going to talk all night, I promise. Okay, so it's funny that through Hannah meeting Dennis, I feel that I found another best friend. I've only known Dennis for as long as Hannah and him have been together, but I feel as if I've known him, or I know him better than some people I've known for my entire life. This is because the type of person Dennis is so genuine, so thoughtful. He is incredibly kind. He's generous, and he's one of the most honest and trustworthy people I've ever met. Dennis makes anybody feel comfortable. And with his kind nature, he makes anybody he meets feel special. He loves his family, and his selfless nature makes him the best father, and it's going to make him the best husband. I think we can all agree that there's not one bad word we could say about Dennis. And even further, he treats Hannah like a queen. After the first few times Hannah and Dennis first hung out together as friends, Hannah called me and told me that Dennis had held her hand. She wanted to know if I thought that he liked her, or if he just wanted to be her friend. And I was like, oh no, he just wants to be her friend. He's a really nice guy. My best friend and I have held hands. It's not a big deal. And I'm pretty sure Jane and Ashley actually said the same thing, which is so funny. As time moved on, it became very apparent that Dennis's feelings for Hannah were not platonic. And it also became apparent that he was very serious about her. I remember the flowers he would leave on her car. Oh, that was not supposed to be there. The flowers he would leave on her car actually made those flowers by hand. The sweet text messages he sent to her, and the thoughtful dates he would plan. The best thing about Dennis is that those gestures will never end. Hannah will have all of these amazing things to look forward to for the rest of her life because Dennis makes every moment unforgettable. The last thing I would like to mention is these three beautiful children, you and you and you. And the other night, I went to dinner with Hannah, Dennis, and Reed, Adam, and Ava. There was not more than 5 minutes where one of the kids were not sitting on her lap or where they were not talking with her. This is not just an isolated incident. Those kids love Hannah, and she loves them. It is apparent every time she is with them, and she is going to be the best mom in the entire world. I also must add, as large as your family is, Hannah, I think you're joining one that's just as big. Hannah and Dennis, you two are absolutely amazing together. And the 5 of you make a beautiful family. The love you have with each other is irreplaceable. Every time you look at each other, your smiles illuminate the room. I've never seen Hannah this happy or this content. You make her feel so special, Dennis, and I know she makes you feel the same. I know I don't need to ask you to take care of my best friend because I know you will do this for the rest of your lives together. I wish you two a lifetime of happiness and love. Congratulations, Hannah and Dennis.